Billie Ellish, Step into the Den. Hi guys, it's me, your host, the Lioness, and today in the Lines and Tarot we will be doing a reading on Billie Ellish, if I'm saying her name correct. I'm going to be doing a quick personality reading as well as just basically checking on the next biggest event that should be happening in her life. And that will probably conclude the reading. If you're new here, welcome to the Den, the Lines and Tarot. Make sure you like the video if you like readings like this and you want to see more from your favorite celebrity or about your favorite K-pop group. And follow me on Twitter, Tumblr, and that's it. All right, so let's get started. Okay, so I already pulled this card for Billie Eilish. Well, actually, I didn't pull it. It kind of flipped over before I could, like, push record. So let's pull some personality cards on Billie Ellish and see, okay, hold on, and see what comes out. Ooh. Alrighty. Okay. I'm just going to leave that because that came out just really awkwardly. And that's all. Let me make sure I have a lot of room. Alrighty. So the first card we have is Knight. And it says loyalty, romance, chivalry, and love, a love of honor. So I do feel like I'm more so feeling like loyalty and love of, and honoring herself. I feel like she loves and honors herself. Like it's like a respect for herself. That's kind of like what I feel. I just feel like she has a really deep respect for herself. I'm not getting anybody else. This is just about her. So I feel like with Billie Eilish, she tries her best to take care of herself. She tries her best to make sure that she's in safe and comfortable positions. I just feel like it's just she, not necessarily, a little bit of her, not her against the world. It's not an aggressive feeling. It's just a more of almost like a knowing that not everyone is her friend kind of thing, like a realistic type of energy, and knowing that she has to take care of herself first. This is the card that flew out earlier when I was shuffling my deck for her, and it's the Engineer in reverse. So it says reliance on mechanistic solutions without regard for emotional consequences. So this could really be, this is a card that just says she be on that phone, okay? She be on that phone, on social media. That's what it says. It could also be that she's actually very bad with electronics. Like she could break stuff all the time. I have to remember not to curse. She like could break stuff all the time. Like that person that just gets a new laptop and 2 days later they like dropped it, or a new phone and they dropped it and cracked the screen, or they got a virus. So that's also one of those things that could be one of her issues. We have Fool in reverse, and this says using humor to wound rather than liberate, denial of your emotional truth. So this is funny because I'm getting a feeling of that, almost the opposite of the Knight. So it's like in a safety position, she respects and honors herself, but also it's like she makes humor, like humorous jokes. And I feel like, again, this is about herself and her own situations. Like I feel like, let's say if she has like depression or something, or anxiety or something, like I feel like she would joke about that in almost distasteful manner to herself, about herself. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. she could have a way, she could also have just a very dark humor where she could possibly say some very inappropriate and derogatory things, and it's just like, why are you saying things like this? And self-depreciative sometimes as well. It's weird because it's just like, I really feel like the night is talking about more of a safety, a spatial safety, and then this one is like a mental beatdown. So, if that makes sense for y'all, let me know if that makes sense, if you can understand what I'm trying to say. Avenger, it says, desire to balance the scales of justice, righteousness on behalf of society or oneself. So I feel like she's definitely an outspoken person that more of tries to like speak on things, whether she has a full knowledge or understanding of it. Like, she can grasp something, and I feel like she wouldn't really fully have full information on it, but like, how do I put it? Let's say like feminism. Like, let's say that, and this is just using it as an example. Let's say she has a very mild understanding of it. And she will write songs and write things and do things, or I don't know, to talk about it or sort of lightly express it, I feel like without fully understanding things. Like, I feel like she does this with topics, certain topics, that she'll discuss things or write about it without really fully understanding things on a deeper level. But it's more so the intention behind it is to stand up for what she believes in. Bully, in the lighter attribute. So it says, highlights her tendencies to intimidate others, helps you confront inner fears that bully you. Again, this kind of goes with, like I said, sort of making fun of herself, or also possibly things that happen to her, or like mental situations. Like, I feel like with this, helps you confront your inner fears that bully you, plays a big role in that. That she does have a lot of things going on mentally that she's trying to work on, like, to change. Because I feel like she does have a sort of way of putting herself down. And I think this goes also with the knight that's trying, it's like half and half. Like, she's definitely protecting herself, and she definitely tries to keep herself in spaces where she is safe, but she's her own worst enemy. That's the best way I can explain it. It's like she honors and respects herself, but also disrespects herself. She tries to keep herself safe, but she's not keeping herself safe from herself. Okay? Child wounded in reverse. Okay. Blames all dysfunctional relationships on childhood wounds. Resists moving on through forgiveness. Okay. So this explains what's going on here. So she may have some issues, some childhood issues, some trauma, whatever it may be. And like I said, this could explain why I was getting and it's right, I put it right over the pool. So why I was getting a dark humor. Like, she has a way of maybe possibly bringing up or lightly throwing in a joke about something traumatic that may have happened that kind of would leave people a bit confused as to why she would say that or why she would do something like that. And that awkward moment of, that's not funny, but should I laugh? You know, is she okay with that? For all of you Billie Ellish or Eilish, I don't know how to pronounce her name, whomever she is, for all of you fans of her, can you explain in the comment section if any of this makes sense to you? Does she come off as somebody with a dark humor? Has she ever done or said anything that made you kind of feel awkward? Secure is in reverse. Yes, she does. She's not necessarily secure with herself. New experiences. I feel like she is getting out more. I feel like she was an introvert before, and I feel like now she's starting to get out more. Players in reverse. So I'm trying to figure out if she's actually enjoying herself while having these new experiences or getting out. But the last one we have is angry. I don't know why she's angry. But there's a lot of stuff going on with her. Angry and super is in reverse. Super just makes me think of like maybe you're putting together a project. So angry next to super, she probably is trying to put together a song or an album or something right about now. And it's just not going the way she plans. Maybe something is late. I feel like something is late. Something is not on time. Maybe someone's not on time. But I do feel like there's a project that she's working on that's kind of like just not going the way she plans it to go. But yeah, that's what I have for her personality. I'm going to go ahead and pull cards for, I guess, the next biggest upcoming event that may be happening in her life. Okay. Let me make sure this is like straight. Okay. So what is the next biggest event happening in her life? I feel like this can be like a little zoomed out. Okay, there we go. Okay. What's the next biggest thing happening in Billie's life? I feel like she's going to be putting out a project. And I feel like there's going to be something that she puts out, and I feel like it's going to have mixed results. Because I also feel like she's going to put all her feelings out there like that. Like all of her emotions. 10 of Cups and 10 of Coins in reverse. 2 of Swords. Yeah, there's something about... I'm like... I don't know if she's going to say something in a heat of a moment. Like, and it really depends on how people receive it. Like, I feel like something is going to happen, and I feel like it's going to be because of a built-up emotions. With 10 of Coins in reverse, she could lose, and 2 of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like she could lose potential past deals. 3 of Swords. Yeah, I feel like Billie should be careful. Environment. Yeah, Billie should be careful about what she says. Because this may be her next biggest... Let me draw one more card. Her next biggest event. Same similar cards as Becky G. Yeah, it's like... and you know what I feel like? Almost like... I also feel like almost like her saying something about somebody that could be a lie, or somebody's going to say that's a lie, or like almost saying something happened and it didn't actually happen, or not the way she says it. But I feel like she needs to be careful on what she says, because whatever, because it's something about the past, or maybe somebody said something about her that happened in the past that may come out, like, and it's gonna hit her pretty hard. That's gonna possibly have her lose money, like lose jobs and deals. bring up her past and like have people digging into her life. So I do see her being really, really hurt and saddened by this. So I don't know if this is like a self-inflicted kind of thing, like maybe she says something or if somebody else says something about her, but I feel like she needs to be careful about what she says, either about other people or about her own personal life, because that may backfire. I feel like it's about her personal life with this Four of Wands. Like, maybe about somebody around her. It could be familial. I don't know. But she should be very careful. Yeah. Judgment. This is the public not in her favor. So... well, I'm going to end it here, and especially it's over the devil, so, and the moon, so it's like secrets and lies, so she needs to be careful. Wheel of Fortune, you know, it really depends on how well she's going to bounce back. Two of Swords, like losing battle, how I kind of see it. So I do feel like she needs to be really careful about what she says about other people, in the next few months. I think she should be careful about what she says in possibly her songs, maybe shows in her music videos. It's something that is really going to garner mixed results and then completely backfire on her. So she should be really careful about that. And that's all I have for Billie Ellish. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Let me know if you want more. Leave a celebrity, leave a K-pop group down in the comment section below. Again, don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Follow me on Twitter at The Lions and Tarot, no T at the end. You can follow me on Tumblr, and that's all. Until next time, guys. Bye.